Hi guys, so in this video we're going to be going through how to crochet one of the International Microorganism Day mascots back, seen in the image here. And also this is what the final product should hopefully look like. Should take maybe a few hours to make total. And before we get started, we're going to get all our materials together. These are the yarn colors we're going to be using, and then you'll also need a crochet hook, tapestry needle, fiberfill stuffing, scissors, and maybe some measuring tape. This pattern starts off with 6 single crochets into a magic circle. Once you have your 6 single crochets, you're going to pull the end of your yarn tight, and that'll pull those stitches into a circle, as seen here. And then you're going to close that circle or join the ends using a slip stitch. The first round of the body is going to start with chain 1, followed by 2 single crochets in each stitch all the way around. This should end with 12 stitches around the edge. The second round is going to be a single crochet in the first stitch, followed by 2 single crochets in the second stitch, repeated 6 times in the round for a total of 18 stitches at the end. The third round of increases is going to be 1 single crochet in the first 2 stitches, followed by 2 single crochets in the third stitch, repeated 6 times all the way around, and you should finish with 24 stitches around your edge. The next round is just going to be single crochets in every stitch. After that, we're going to do another round of increases, which is going to be 1 single crochet in the first 3 stitches, followed by 2 single crochets in the fourth stitch, repeated all the way around for a total of 30 stitches around your edge at the end. Next will be another round of single crochets in every stitch. Now we have one last round of increases, which will be 1 single crochet in the first 4 stitches, followed by 2 single crochets in the fifth stitch, repeated 6 times around for a stitch total of 36 at the end. And now we're going to lengthen the body with 1 single crochet in every stitch for about 20 rounds. And once we have that, we need to stuff it before starting our decreases. So now we start our decreases, which will mirror how we increased from before. And this first round is going to be 1 single crochet into the first 4 stitches, followed by single crochet 2 together in the 5th and 6th stitch. Repeated 6 times around, and you should finish with 30 stitches around your edge. The next round will just be single crochets in every stitch. The next round of decreases will be single crochets in the first 3 stitches, followed by single crochet 2 together in the 4th and 5th stitch. Repeated 6 times until you end with 24 stitches in the round. And now we have another round of single crochets in every stitch. Our next round of decreases is going to be one single crochet in the first 2 stitches, followed by single crochet 2 together in the 3rd and 4th stitch, repeated 6 times so that you end with 18 stitches. The next round will decrease again, this time with one single crochet in the first stitch and single crochet 2 together in the 2nd and 3rd stitch, repeated 6 times so that you end with 12 stitches. Our final round will be single crochet 2 together 6 times so that you end with 6 stitches. Next, to make the pili, we're going to start by picking up 6 single crochets in a round on the surface of the body we just finished. Once you have your round, you're just going to work one single crochet in each stitch and continue until the pellis is the height that you want. And then we'll repeat that all around the body until we have the number of pili we want. Once we're done with pili, we can move on to the face. For the eyes, we're going to start with 3 single crochets in a magic circle, and then instead of working in rounds, we're going to just work 2 rows of increases, just as we did with the body. The irises will just be 6 single crochets in a magic circle, and then we're going to repeat all these steps to make 2, and then we'll thread a pupil and a white spot onto these eyes and sew them together. Next, we'll add a green detail with slip stitches along the top of the eye, and then we'll sew the eyes to the body. Then we'll add eyebrows using slip stitches just above the eye on the body. To start the mouth, we're going to chain 9. Now working back across this chain, we're going to do 1 single crochet in the first 7 stitches, followed by 2 single crochets in the 8th stitch. Now, working back across the top of this chain, we're going to do 2 single crochets in the first stitch, 1 single crochet in the next 6, and then 2 single crochets in the 8th stitch. And we'll finish by closing it with a slip stitch. To start the teeth, we're going to chain 26. And we'll join the ends of the chain with a slip stitch. Now, starting in one of the stitches from that circle you just made, you're going to chain 3. Now we'll reattach that chain to the circle 2 stitches over from where we began. And we'll repeat that 4 more times until we have 5 teeth. And we sew the teeth over the black piece and the mouth onto the body. So now we can use our tapestry needle to add any final details we want. And hopefully the final product should look like what we had in the beginning. And the pattern for these guys and the other mascots will be posted online.